Hi everybody, this is Roland speaking. As you can hear, I don't sound like Roland. At the moment I have a cold. Also yesterday during class I was not feeling so well. I hope you did not notice. On the other hand, I liked teaching you guys yesterday. In this video I am going to explain another time the passive voice in different tenses, in order to prepare you for the exam. Let's start. How do you start a sentence with the passive voice? You start with the subject that receives the action. The subject does not do anything. Things happen to the subject. For example, the teacher was robbed yesterday. The teacher did not do anything. When you talk about natural disasters, you need to be careful when choosing the subject. If you start with the word government, you need to use active voice as the government is not passive. For example, the government is evacuating people. Starting a sentence with the subject hurricane also likely is a sentence in active voice. So what are typical subjects talking about natural disasters using passive voice? Roads, infrastructure, houses, buildings, my town, Managua, Nicaragua, all are quite passive during natural disasters and receive the action. So now you have a subject. How do you make a sentence? You need to check what tense you need to use. Then you need to write the form of to be in that tense, and after that the past participle. The past participle of to do is done, and the past participle of to evacuate is evacuated. When you are talking about things happening to something at the moment, or now, you usually use present continuous. I am being robbed at the moment with the time indicators. Yesterday, in 2022, or this morning usually, you use the simple past. I was robbed yesterday. Present perfect does not have a time indicator. I have been robbed. I have no money. You focus more on the result than when it happened. Then there is the past perfect tense. This is a bit difficult. You need two actions of the past. So you can start the sentence with when the hurricane started, before Monday before 2022. All of these can be indicators for the past perfect tense. When I entered class after the break, I had been robbed. What happens first and what happens second? After the subject, you always use the form of to be in the tense that you want to say something depending on the time indicator. And after that you use the past participle. See the examples on this slide. Here are some examples related to natural disasters. Take some time to understand the logic of this slide. So first the subject that receives the action, then a form of the verb to be depending on the time indicator, and then the past participle and the rest of the sentence. This is the explanation. To really use this and practice, you need to practice. Try making different sentences in your speech in front of the mirror. Do the exercises of week 5 and week 6, the Quizlet, the online exercises, and check the slides. Here is a slide with an exercise. Please pause and try to make a sentence with these time indicators in passive voice. Please pause because I will show you the possible answers afterwards. And ask me questions if you have them.